What's up, guys? Another episode of My Favorite Records. Tonight we have a great one. This is T.Rex, the Slider. Check it out. Now you know where Slash got the top hat idea, huh? Right. So, this was a gift to me by my parents, and what a better gift than a T.Rex record, right? I believe I've done episodes on Electric Warrior and T.Rex and his transition to electric rock, as they called it. But if you really wanted to get a taste of T.Rex, this could be a great start for you, especially with the first track being Metal Guru. Now, Metal Guru is cool because I've heard, and it makes sense, but I've only heard that there is just layers after layers of guitar doing that main riff. And I think the genius of Marc is that he had these simple kind of Eddie Cochran style riffs, but he made them work and had a great pop sensibility and great hooks and very catchy. And I think that totally just shines through on Metal Guru. And I always like the lyrics. You know, Metal Guru has a bend just like a silver-studded saber-toothed dream. You know, that's Marc. That's cool. You know, very imaginative, you know. I know people like to say in his rock years he kind of got rid of those poetic lyrics. You know, it's definitely not like Fist Heart Mighty Dawn Dart. You know, I love that song too, and that one has very eccentric lyrics in my opinion. But I always liked Rock On too. I like that this record has almost, not slow, but some of them are slow. I mean, where is it? Ballroom of Mars. Yeah, Ballroom of Mars, another great song. I'll get to that. You know, that's a slower song, but he had these cool, almost slow, like mid-tempo songs that just had a good groove, you know, like The Slider and Rock On. Except he also had Buick McCain and all these rockers on here. So I can imagine while he was writing this album, he's like, hey, I want to have like Electric Warrior Part 2, I guess, but not have it be the same. You know, he didn't want to write Bing a Gong again, I guess. You know, and that shines through. I mean, I will say if you had to have the equivalent of that, you know, I have the lyrics here on the vinyl. If you had to have the equivalent of that, it would be Ballrooms of Mars, and I've loved that song since forever. That one, not only great lyrics, but it has such an interesting guitar part to it as well. It's almost like as he's playing it, he's like slowly like getting into the chords, you know, he's kind of just not lazy, but just like lackadaisical, you know, kind of just that's what I love about it. But I think on these records you could still hear Marc's passion. I think no matter what that Marc did, it's like you can hear and you can feel his passion in these records. And I think Telegram Sam, that's probably one of his best songs. It's super catchy, it sticks in your head, and that main riff is just so great, doing the little like Chuck Berry isms, you know, like that was his guitar style and it worked for him, and that's what he knew and that's what he could take with it. I think I read somewhere too that even like Tony Visconti or somebody said that he would mistake chord names incorrect. Like he would have a normal C chord and he would call that a C7. Although, you know, us guitarists and musicians, we know that C7, that's like a C dominant chord. You know, that's very different from a normal, just, you know, C chord with a 1-3-5, you know, if it's a triad, you know. I know C's not a triad, but thinking in terms of triads anyways. Woohoo, hold on, don't come for me. But yeah, this is just a great record. Is it my favorite T.Rex record? That's hard to say. I probably wouldn't say it's my favorite because it's tied between Electric Warrior and T.Rex with songs like Jewel and Sun Eye and The Visit. Yeah. You know, when you think of all these great songs and records, I mean, I understand that you can have a favorite. It's just, I'm so glad we have, like, he just released so much music. Even, and if you go on Spotify, they don't even have all of his music. Like, I don't think they have Fist Heart Mighty Dawn Dart on Spotify. They don't have that record of like the Strange Collections or something, or I can't recall which record Fist Heart was on, but yeah, I like T.Rex the Slider. I think you should listen to it. And I believe The record is clear, so... Can you see me? Oh. Okay, you can't see me? Alright, well. Just kidding. Go listen to it. T.Rex, covering up the letters. T.Rex, the slider. Peace.